guys. My name is Katelyn Cohee. I'm going to be one of your hosts tonight, and I'm joined with
Tia Atkinson. I'm Katelyn's co-host.
So this is the first ever Outside the Lines podcast. We are currently at the Willco 2021 Willco Awards. This is the first year that Outside the Lines has been able to be a part of it. Tonight we're just interviewing a bunch of different athletes that are up for different categories. We have Dr. Qualls joining us at some point in this podcast. We've got a couple coaches as well. So, yeah. That's what's going to be happening tonight. So I hope you guys enjoy this.
You heard it here, folks. To stay tuned for more Willco Awards behind the scenes.
My name is Destin Wade, and I play football and basketball, and I go to Summit High School.
And are you up for...
What award are you up for tonight?
I'm up for Athlete of the Year and Offensive Football Player of the Year.
Are you excited?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Really excited.
What are your plans for after high school?
I'm going to go to the University of Kentucky to play football there, so that's pretty exciting.
That sounds exciting.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
My name is Shay Eggleston, and I go to Brentwood High School, and I play volleyball.
So, 2-time Gatorade Player of the Year. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Is it for volleyball?
Yes.
Okay. And then you have the University of Alabama volleyball scholarship as well.
Yes.
Are you excited for that?
So excited. I actually graduated in December, so I've been there for this semester, so it was really fun. I really
That's
love
nice.
it.
Have you been able to adjust yet?
Oh, yes. It took a couple months, but I adjusted well, and it was a lot of fun. So.
Well, I love your dress, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Where'd you get it from?
I got it online from Windsor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
On a
that's all.
budget.
Thank you.
Thank you.
On a budget.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Holland Powers. I'm from Brentwood High School, and I run track and field.
So how long have you been doing track and field?
I tried out for the middle school track team in 6th grade, and I did it throughout middle school, and then once I got into high school, I started doing it more competitively.
So your first time was in middle school?
Yes.
Hey, and your team won state championship this year, right?
Yes, we did.
Okay. How fun was that?
That was insane. I think the last time we won was in 2005 or 6 or something like that.
Wow.
So to be able to come back and win state for the girls, it was amazing.
And then are you a senior?
Yes.
Okay.
What are your plans after?
I'm running at the University of Arizona after this.
Oh,
so
that's exciting. That's gonna be hot.
it is.
And it's far away.
And it's far away. Yes.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Erica Powell, and I'm the head softball coach at Brentwood High School.
Okay.
So Morgan is up for you, isn't she?
Morgan is up for me, yes.
How proud of you of her?
She's awesome. She broke 5 school records, highest batting average ever. She's an awesome player going to play Division I. We were very excited and lucky to get her.
So tell me how it was coaching these girls this year, the process.
Well, it was very emotional because last year the spring sports lost our season. So all of our seniors lost their junior year, so that was a big deal. It was hard. And so not getting to practice or play made us very rusty. We got, our scrimmages taken away. So it was one of the hardest seasons we've ever had just because of, COVID and people getting quarantined. And so, yeah. But we still had a good time, and the girls did a great job.
All right.
I think that's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Davis White. Go to Brentwood High School.
Okay. And so Brentwood football's up for male team of the year, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you guys have an 11-4 record, and y'all were the 6A state runners-up.
Mm-hmm.
How fun was going to the championship?
It was awesome. It was just a thrill. It was such a magical season. Just so many things happened that made us closer as a team, and we just bonded as a team until the state championship. And
What would you say was your favorite moment of the season?
probably the first round Cane Ridge game when I played, and we had seniors out, and it was a very magical night.
And what position do you play?
Quarterback.
Quarterback. So that's got to be fun,
Yes,
being
ma'am.
like the main guy.
Yes, ma'am.
And then what are your plans for after the school year?
Plan on going to college to play football.
You know what college yet?
Not sure.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Good luck tonight on the award.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
My name is Alyssa Andrea. I go to Fairview High School, and I'm an up-and-coming junior.
Okay. So, two-time state champion as a sophomore.
Yes, ma'am.
How does that feel being two-time state champion as a sophomore?
It just happened.
So you're going to be doing both that and girls flag football next year? Mm-hmm. So tell me a little bit about that.
Are you excited for flag football?
I am, yeah.
What position are you going to try to do?
Whatever works. I'll figure it out, I guess.
Right.
Well, my coach will figure it out, not me.
Is the head football coach, he's doing the flag football, right?
Yes, ma'am.
He seemed really excited
He is.
for it.
He's been trying for years to get it to go through, so I'm really happy for him.
Are you hoping to make it to the championship game, to be able to play at Titan Stadium?
That would be really cool.
Do you have any plans for your junior year? I don't know. After this year's school year, we're already over, but do you have any plans for the summer?
For the summer?
Yeah.
Just train. That's basically it. I work, so
Working at
work,
Sonic?
train. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, where'd you get your dress? Because it's beautiful.
I got it 2 years ago, so
I love
couldn't
that.
tell you.
Girl, I got this 8th grade formal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It looks good.
Thank you.
My name is Destiny Cherry, and I go to Summit High School.
You play volleyball, right?
Yes, I do.
And you're attending Butler University on scholarship.
I am.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Okay, so it says you had 233 kills this season. You feel accomplished?
I feel pretty accomplished. I had bigger goals, I was shooting for 500, but...
So why did you choose that university?
I have always been someone that kind of likes to know everyone's name and gets enjoyment out of meeting new people. So I wanted to go to a smaller university, but also somewhere where I could further my education and my volleyball. So Butler just seemed like the right choice. I went there one time and was so excited about it. I just kept raving.
So where's Butler at again?
It's in Indiana.
And what are you majoring in?
Right now I am a communications major, and we'll see where it takes me.
Do you have any plans for the summer?
I do not. I actually leave for college in 11 days.
Wow.
So
Are you nervous?
I'm nervous.
Is the prep is astronomical?
Yes.
Having to find stuff for your dorm?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm moving in super speed trying to get everything in time.
Yeah, I bet. Thank
Great.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Hey there, I'm Nora Henderson, and I go to Ravenwood High School.
So girls soccer, all state. Ooh,
And you're a senior, right?
Yes, I am, yes.
yeah. So all district, all region, all state, all American midfielder, 11 goals and 7 assists.
Yes,
That
I am.
has to feel awesome.
Oh, wow. It was such a good season. Even on and off the field, I wouldn't change it for the world.
How fun was it being able to be in the atmosphere at the state championship game?
Wow, those moments, those last few moments of the game, even towards the middle, I'm never going to forget those moments because not only was it just such a huge accomplishment for our team, but for the girls on the field, those are some of my best friends, and to have such an amazing memory and just to work hard for each other was huge, and just to see all the hard work that was put in for both teams was just amazing. I'll never forget that moment.
And who did y'all play again?
We played Franklin.
Okay.
Franklin.
Do you have any plans for college yet?
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to Indiana State to play some soccer, so I'm super pumped.
Do you know what you're going to major in?
Exercise science. That's my plan.
What made you choose Indiana State?
The atmosphere there, the community, that was huge for me. They have such a good culture and just team, their chemistry is amazing, and that's something I want to be a part of. Their coaches are amazing. They've got something good going there, and I'm super pumped.
Okay, well, that's
Thank
all.
you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Amelia Osgood, Brentwood High School.
Do you have any questions, Dr. Qualls?
Amelia, this is year 4, senior year, going out with a bang, coming in, girls basketball finalist. How many years is this for you?
This is my 3rd year.
Your 3rd year.
Yes, sir.
How many have you won?
I've won last year.
You won last year, so
Yes.
you're the defending champion. And that was during the COVID year, so we didn't get to do the glitz and the glory, but you at least got to see it beforehand. What do you think about this event?
Absolutely incredible. For this event to go on, it just shows how special the place we live and get to play sports in is. So thankful that they honor athletes like this and for all the people who put it together.
I have to agree. You know what? And I can remember you coming up, starting as a freshman. It was automatic to me, being an old basketball coach, your special talent. You're going to be taking your talents to Princeton.
Yes, sir.
So tell me about how you narrowed down your choices of college.
Yeah, I went to go visit a lot of schools, and it just really checked all the boxes when I went. And the team was amazing. The academics were amazing. As a basketball team, they're incredible. I get to learn from amazing coaches, so it just checked all the boxes. I can't wait.
Well, it's pretty amazing because just to get into Princeton is difficult, much less to play athletics there. So congratulations. You look great.
Thank you.
I can't wait to watch and see your college career unfold, and thank you for visiting with Outside the Lines Group.
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Kate O'Neill, and I'm girls basketball.
And what award are you up for?
Girls Basketball Player of the Year.
Franklin High School Admirals, Lady Admirals, 42 was your career high this year, is that right?
Yes,
Season
sir.
high. Matter of fact, it was a Willco high. Take us back to that night. I mean, you got to go 42 points. Did you shoot a single three?
Maybe one.
Maybe
I
one
think
in the trail spot, right? Because if anybody has not seen you play, you predominantly play the 4-5. Is that correct? Am
Yes,
I saying
sir.
that right?
Yes, sir.
You're kind of a trail post. So to hit that many buckets in one game is pretty phenomenal.
Yes, sir. I mean, it was a good night. I mean, it was all of my teammates for just getting me the ball and just like us playing together and well and just like finding their weaknesses kind of and all of that. But it was a great night.
So tell me a little bit about your future. You're a senior. Is this the first time you've been to the Wilcos?
Yes, sir.
Well, so what is your opinion of this event so far?
It's super cool. I mean, no other county or district does anything like this, so it's really cool to be a part of it.
Well, that's good. So tell me about your future and your what are you going to do?
I'm going to the University of Tennessee, Knoxville, and I'm studying architecture.
UTK Architecture. How about that? Well, thank you so much for visiting with the OTL group.
Thank you for having me.
And enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'm Mackenzie Cochran. I play for Paige in basketball.
Lily Wilkin, Paige, basketball.
And what awards are y'all up for?
Female Girls Basketball Player of the Year.
Same thing.
So y'all are both juniors. You're going on to your senior year. So you have one more year left of this, and y'all are already so successful.
So you guys played in the all-district tournament and the all-district, all-region tournament, right?
Yes.
And how'd you guys do in that?
We won district championship and the region championship. So
And how
we're very
exciting is that?
It was very exciting.
It was a lot of fun to play against such great competition.
So how did it feel, like the atmosphere of like the games, especially in the championships?
The championships, they were a lot of fun. You know, COVID kind of threw us off at the beginning of the year because there weren't many fans, but toward the end of the season, you know, we had a big crowd and it was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that atmosphere of all the fans cheering us on, it really helps bring up the energy of the game, helps us play better.
You got Region 6 AAA Tournament MVP, right?
Yes.
And how do you feel about that?
It was a great award. I was just glad to help out my team the best I could and thankful that we, won the championship.
Do you guys have any plans for the summer?
Just basketball with the school team and travel.
And you guys know what you're going to do for college yet?
No.
Not any? You haven't even thought about it? Me either. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
I'm Josie Polk. I play softball for Paige High School.
I'm Travis Polk, and I'm the head coach of Paige High Softball.
All right. So, Josie, you're committed to JMU. How does that feel?
It's pretty great. We had a good run this year in the College World Series, so that's pretty exciting.
So how was it, your dad coaching and taking over for Paige this past year?
I thought it was great. He did so many good things for our team. Came in clutch in a lot of situations and really took care of our field, really got our program booming.
Mm-hmm.
I was really happy about that.
Travis, how does it feel coaching your daughter for her senior year before college?
I'm just grateful that I had the chance to, play a very small part in her senior year of softball.
So you had an average of .517, lots of stolen bases.
30.
Yes, 30 stolen bases this past year. And you're a team captain. How does it feel to be a leader for your team this past year?
It was pretty great being able to help out all the younger girls, really allow them to play to their best ability, and I loved the support that I got from them. They made the year so great, and so did the coaches, so I I really owe a lot of my stats to them. They really supported me, and I couldn't have done it without them.
So why did you pick JMU?
It felt very homely there. The coaches were amazing, treated me like family. I don't feel disposable there like some players do at other D1 schools. It was just a very friendly environment, and I really loved it, and worked out well. Now I look real smart for picking JMU because they went so far in the College World Series, which is so cool.
So what emotions were you feeling when you were watching that and their success?
I knew they were going to be successful, so I was like, all right, I was waiting for this. Like, this is great. I feel really smart.
Yeah.
I was really excited, though, that we got there. I had my doubts, like everybody, but this really validated my feelings towards them.
I'm Grace Stout, and I go to Ravenwood High School.
So you play tennis, right?
Yes, I do play
Okay,
tennis.
and then are you up for Girls Tennis Player of the Year?
I am, yes.
Okay. How does that feel being nominated for that award?
Feels pretty good. I'm only a sophomore. It was kind of unexpected, but...
How long have you been playing tennis?
I've been playing since I was 8. I didn't get serious until I was 12 or 13, and this is my first year playing on the high school team because last year got canceled because of COVID.
So you were first in the region individual tournament, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So how did that feel being able to like be in that situation where you were up for that, like being able to like think like, whoa, I could really be like, I could win regions right here?
Yeah, it was crazy. The girl I played, we've known each other for a long time, and so to be able to play her in that position, it was just a wonderful atmosphere. It was crazy. It was really fun, though.
Do you have any plans for college yet? Do you know?
I'm looking to play D1 college tennis somewhere.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Do you have any plans for the summer?
Tennis.
Travel tennis?
I do tournaments a lot. I'm not on a team or anything. I just do individual tournaments, and I travel to a lot of states in the South. So that's pretty much what I'll be doing all summer.
Sweet. All right.
Well,
I think that's it.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you, guys.
Grayson Dugan, Paige High School, soccer.
Okay. And what grade are you in?
I was just a senior.
So it says you signed at Maryville, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
What made you want to choose Maryville?
Well, seeing as how like a lot of my friends are going to Knoxville, the choice of like playing soccer was kind of up in the air for me, but with Maryville being so close to there and it just being a smaller school where I feel like I'm getting like a homier education where it's not like, oh, I'm in a class of 200, the teacher has no idea who I am. I'm getting this homier education where the teachers are going to know me, they're going to be able to personalize my learning a little bit while at the same time I'm going to be able to play soccer, but I'm not going to be too far from the friends that I've already grown to know, so I can keep the connections while kind of forming a new life for myself.
So it's a smaller school, correct?
Yes, I would say so.
Can you talk about the atmosphere this past season? Because your coach is also up for an award. You talk about how he's impacted you in soccer and just the organization at Paige.
I would say that Coach Clapp, he's kind of just pushed us to be better than the past teams that we've had and kind of just the past people that we've been in general. I mean, if you look at back to this year, we've broken a lot of records. This is only our second time going to the state tournament, and I think we broke the records for most wins in a row this season. We've had we had plenty of players who were playing outstanding. We weren't just scoring goals from like one person. It was more of a team contribution. Like everything was just clicking, and I would have to say you have to contribute a lot of that to him.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about being able to like be selected as a captain this year?
Being a captain your senior year, it kind of puts a lot of things into perspective because there's a big difference between being on a team and leading a team. When you're leading the team, you kind of realize that you're not just going out there and playing the game. You have to go play the game and then some, because even if you're going out there and performing, you have to want to push the guys around you to the best of their ability. So I'm not just going out there and trying to make things happen and do things for myself. I have to want to make things happen and do things for others as well.
Thank you.
All right, thank y'all.
Tanner Willett and Independence.
So, region champ.
Correct, yes, ma'am.
How does that feel?
Man, it feels really good. I did it 2 years in a row, and it meant a lot to me. That was a big deal, and I worked hard for that. And because state didn't go the way I wanted to, I never got to even go to state. Region was the best for me, the best I could do that year.
So how did you feel having to miss out on the state tournament?
A lot of mixed emotions.
I bet.
I mean, the way I got to see that I impacted people was a big goal of mine that I didn't know I had, until all of it happened. But seeing the community, how I impacted them and all that, like, it was cool to see, and not many people get to see that. But, missing state, like, that part hurt. But the good part about it was just seeing how I impacted people in the end.
So you're playing college.
Correct. Yes, ma'am.
So where are you going?
I'm going to North Central College up in Naperville, Illinois.
And what made you choose that college?
I got to visit up there twice, and the coaches were super nice. You could tell that they wanted me. I got to see the facility. The wrestling room was great. They're a good wrestling school. It was just a combination of all the things, all the good things that I was looking for, the people, the area, just the wrestling team itself is very good, so that's why I chose them.
So you have the most career takedowns in program history.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you feel being able to, be the guy at Independence for that?
I mean, that took some sacrifice, but at the same time, I worked hard for that. I loved being neutral, but at the same time, I gave up my top and bottom skills for that. So that's something I'll need to focus on next year. But it's awesome to see my hard work paid off. Like, I went to my own practices, my own workouts, all of that, then did practices with other schools and Indy. So there was not a day where I wasn't working towards that goal. So I'm glad I accomplished some of the goals that I was looking for while I was there.
So what kind of legacy are you hoping to leave at Independence for the freshmen coming in and everyone else going to be a senior, thinking what kind of legacy do you want to leave for them, just looking up?
I've never wanted to be an idol, but I've always wanted to be, it sounds weird, but looked up to as a leader. I never wanted people to wish they were me, but you put them to be kind of represent what I wanted to represent at the same time.
Like a positive influence.
Like a positive influence. Yeah. That's how I wanted kids to be. I wanted them to grow up and lead others. I wanted to be a leader for my team. I didn't want to be looked at as just a good wrestler. I wanted them to see how I cared for this team, how I worked hard for them, how I cared for them, also, just respected them. I pushed them to get to work harder, just like they pushed me. Sometimes I didn't want to be there, but I needed my team and they needed me, so I chose to show up and just work hard. I wish all of them see that and take after that. A leadership and characteristic is a good thing to have. I just want them to have that.
Well,
thank you, guys.
Thank you. Okay, guys, so that was the first ever Outside the Lines podcast. This is the first episode, and it's going to be everything and all things Willco Awards. We interviewed athletes, we interviewed some coaches, we had Dr. Qualls with us. Some big announcements were made tonight, so if you're...
Big surprises.
Big surprises, yeah. If you didn't watch the Willco Awards on YouTube, I would go and watch the Willco Awards, so...
Big things coming for Outside the Lines. That's all we can say.
Yeah, big things coming for us. So tune in next week where we talk about everything that's coming up, and we'll be with our entire team. So, yeah.
See you
Thank
next
you guys
time.
for tuning in. See you next time.